my goodness, you guys, I have super exciting news. Okay, wait. I have several exciting newses. Several pieces of news. Whatever, doesn't matter. Okay, first of all, my hair is driving me crazy. It is so long. It's like, look at this. Look. This is how long my hair is. Like, past boob level, okay? It's driving me insane. Like, I wear it up so much. Why do I keep it long? I bet you, okay, by the time these videos actually go live on YouTube, I will have chopped off my hair. Mark my words. Which I always do this. I always do like a huge chop, like in the middle of winter, or, you know, when it's gonna be cold. So it's about right. It's on point for me. So it's so much, and it's like frizzy, and I can't stand it. So it's probably gonna get lopped off. This is what I'm thinking of doing to my hair again. I had this haircut, let's see, I'll have to look it up. I think it was like 2017, I think. Yeah, I think it was 2017 I had this haircut, and it was very nice. It was very short, easy to put in a ponytail. Like, it was so much easier than this. It's so much. My reasoning, okay? The wind blows and it goes back, you know, behind me, and then it tickles the back of my arm, and I keep thinking, oh, there's like a loose hair like tickling the back of my arm. No, it's like still attached. That, and like if the wind blows and I put my arm up a little bit, it'll get like stuck in my armpit, which is disgusting. It's, no, I don't like it. So I'm probably gonna cut it, which is funny because I just got it trimmed not that long ago. Yeah, it was not that long ago that I got it trimmed. So I think my mom can actually cut it for me because I just do a straight cut usually. Anywho, second piece of news. I bought a super expensive camera. I mean, it's like decent for what it is. Like, it's a decent price for what it is, but holy crap. It's like 800 bucks. It was a lot, but it's super nice. So I will be recording on that instead of my phone in future videos. I'm super excited. I have been thinking about this for a bit, and like, I would love to be able to take really nice pictures too. And the webcam, okay, look, this webcam that I have, for some reason, it would not focus on my face. It would focus like on the chair behind me, or like 3 feet behind me, instead of on my face. Like, I would get super close and I would like back up and it would like autofocus, but it wouldn't autofocus on my face. So it's out of here. It's going back to Amazon tomorrow. And I bought this really expensive camera, the Canon EOS M50 Mark II. It is a mirrorless digital camera, which I don't even know what mirrorless means, but I'm super excited about it. The kit that I got, like, you can buy just the camera, or you can buy the camera with all this accessories, and it was actually only $50 more expensive to get all these accessories. The camera is, quote, renewed. So somebody had purchased it before and they've refurbished it, and it is in excellent condition according to this. So when I get it, I'm obviously going to play with it and look to make sure that there's no like extensive damage to it. Super excited about this. It was very expensive, like I said, but super excited. It's supposed to come this weekend and I'm so excited. It's my first big adult purchase that I've made in a while. So anyway, on to good news number 3. I had a phone call with my surrogate case manager this morning, and it was not the phone call that I was hoping for. On, I think it was Friday last week, the intended parents and I had reached out like, hey, like, what are we waiting for? Can we move forward? And she's like, well, let me look into it and I will get back to you on Monday. So that's the phone call I was expecting, but instead it was a phone call about insurance and questions I did not know the answers to because decisions have not been made. So like there wasn't anything that I could really tell her. It was still a bummer because it was not the phone call I was hoping for. So basically, not all insurances cover, so some of the explanation of coverage will say something along the lines of exclusions, and then it'll have like this huge list of like surrogate stuff, like doctor's appointments aren't covered, hospitals not covered, labs aren't covered, like all the things, right? So having insurance is pretty important when you're pregnant because you see the doctor a lot and you're in the hospital, which, you know, normal people aren't usually in the hospital. Yeah, anyway, found out that my insurance does cover me as a surrogate. So I was like, wow, that's crazy. I was not expecting that. I thought transfer wasn't going to be till the end of the year, and now it could potentially be next month. So I was getting really excited. I'm like, oh Lord, this is happening so fast. Like, I'm so excited. And so then, you know, come to find out my work, because my insurance is through my work, my place of employment might be choosing a different insurance next year. So that would screw up some things. I mean, I found out that if they do change and the new one does not cover surrogacy, that I could get the policy and like all the same coverage with my current insurance, just pay privately. Yeah, so I'm not really sure how that's gonna pan out, but hopefully it will work itself out. I did, however, hear back from my navigator at the clinic. And she had been out all last week because she was sick. So she hadn't gotten, you know, anything of ours done. But she emailed me or messaged me through the portal and she was like, hey, everything's good. Like, we have legal clearance, we have medical clearance, we can start moving forward. So I was like, yes, okay. Please have transfer next month. Like, I'm sitting there and I'm like, come on, like, there's nothing else to do, right? Let's do this. And she messaged me and she's like, I'm sure everyone's very excited to hear that we're doing the embryo transfer. And like, we went ahead and put together a cycle with like the timing. Let us know if it works for you. Like, obviously I'm gonna do whatever the parents want to do. If they want to move the transfer up or they push it back or whatever, totally fine. I doubt they'd want to push it back, honestly, because they've been trying to have kids for a long time. So she was saying that with the timing of my cycle, because I was like, hey, by the way, I have 2 days of active like birth control pills, because they have like 3 weeks of the active ones and then there's like a week of the placebo, like fake ones. I don't actually take the fake ones, I just throw them out every day, but they're there. So she said that I will start the new pack of birth control on the 31st, which today is the 22nd, so 31st will be next Wednesday through the 17th of September. She said, start the new pack on the 31st through September 17, with the 16th being your last day. But you just said through the 17th. I'll have to email her back and be like, what? So she's got blood test, start injections on September 12. Those are the Lupron, like in your stomach, lining check about 2 weeks later, like to check my uterine lining. So they like to have your lining be thick and fluffy, basically. So when the embryo gets in there, it just sticks to it because it's so fluffy, it can't easily just pass through. So then if lining is looking good, I start progesterone. Sorry, I'm reading the email. Progesterone shots on the 8th of October, so about 5 days after the ultrasound. Then estradiol and progesterone blood test on the 10th. An embryo transfer on the 14th of October. So that might change. I'm gonna let you know now. It's all very flexible. It depends on, how your body reacts and the lining and, blood test results, all the things. So potentially embryo transfer on the 14th, and then I have bed rest all that day and the next day, which kind of sucks. However, if you go to your calendar and you go down to October, the 14th is a Friday. So bed rest Friday and then Saturday, which is perfect because I will only have to take off one day of work. I'll just have to take off that Friday, which is so much easier to take off than 2 days in the middle of the week. So she said that she also notified the intended parents and we'll wait to hear if that works for them. And I'm assuming that she sent it also to my agency coordinator. So if it looks good for everybody, she can finalize the calendar and move forward with information about the medications. So I'm thinking that one of the reasons it's not till October is because their doctor that they're seeing, their reproductive endocrinologist, she now works out of state, close to Seattle, and I am nowhere near Seattle. I mean, I don't know, like 3 or 4 hours from Seattle. So technically I could drive up there and do the embryo transfer, but their embryos are here in the area. So I don't know. I would have to ask them their thoughts on doing it sooner. I don't know, because they would literally have to ship their embryos, which is expensive. They would have to ship their embryos up there, and then they would have to cover travel expenses for me to be basically in the Seattle area for 2 days. So I don't know if they want to do that or if they just want to wait till October. But yeah, that's what we got. October 14th. Like, I keep thinking it's so far away, but it's literally only, it's less than 2 months away, which is probably good because I've been trying to lose weight before transfer just so that I'm not, I don't know. Somebody commented on one of my videos, she's like, I'm almost 200 pounds, you shouldn't be body shaming. And I'm like, whoa, that is not what I said. I know my body, and for me to be that heavy makes it difficult to get around, okay? Like, it has nothing to do with body shaming. Like, I just know that for me, I want it to be as easy as possible for me to lug around this whatever 12-pound pregnant belly or whatnot. Like, people can be very sensitive about that, and I get it, okay? But don't come after me because I said something like that. Like, that's not, I'm not here for it. Like, I totally get it. However, I know my body, and I would really not like to be super heavy so that, like, while I'm in labor, I'm not having a hard time walking around. My second, or my, I was gonna say my second surrogate baby. No, my first surrogate baby, second baby total. I walked the halls of the hospital for about 18 hours, okay? Could I have done that weighing 200 pounds? Probably not. Probably not. So it's not, I'm not trying to body shame, not at all, okay? However, labor's hard. And if you are overweight, it makes it even harder. That's all I'm saying. And I would like to make this as easy as possible. Like, I do not body shame people. But at the same time, like, Let me have my opinion, okay? I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just trying to tell you how I feel about my own body. Thank you very much for your opinion. I'm gonna end this here. I hope you enjoyed my rant. No. I'm gonna go work out now because I need to get my stamina and my cardio up. Healthy. I want to be healthy for this baby in this pregnancy. That is all. But I'm gonna say goodbye. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to keep following along on my surrogacy IVF journey, make sure you subscribe and leave comments down below. I would love to get your questions about it. Like, I am not a shy person when it comes to talking about surrogacy. I would love your questions. Let me know. And maybe next time you see me, I will have really short hair. I'm not gonna lie, I'm so tempted. I am so tempted. Especially because it's so hot outside right now. Like, it was so hot in my office today. Anyway, I'm gonna go. Bye guys. I hope you have a great day and I will see you next week. Bye.